Hello. Welcome everyone to day 2 of new coach training. I hope yesterday went well. And I was looking over the questions and comments and activities, and you guys are doing a great job. So just keep that going today. And like I said, today we're going to talk a little bit about the day 2 information logistics. So this is going to be all the background information, the technical stuff, the stuff that you're going to need to know in order to kind of move your business forward. Okay, so what we're going to go over today, what they call the back office, essentially your ability to fulfill on orders, to check on your customers, to make sure everything went through. All of those websites that are created by Beachbody for you is called your back office or your coach page. So we're going to talk about that, what that looks like. We're going to talk about how to set up your direct deposit. What is Success Club, which is the way we kind of measure success in our business. The best way for you to find information if you have questions or concerns. And then, of course, day 2 assignment. So I hope you guys are ready. Okay, so the Coach Online Office. I wanted to post the direct link. So if you go to coach.teambeachbody.com, that is going to take you to the main login page. There you're going to use your username and password that you would use for your account for like BOD or what you signed up with. But this is meant for the direct coach back office. This is all going to be personalized to you, to your team, to your coaches, all of that good stuff. This is going to be key to kind of look around to know this is where Beachbody is setting you up for success in every way, shape, or form. So as of October 19th, 2017, the back office was redone. So I'm not sure how many of you know about the old office versus the new office, but it has been a transition, and it's been something that they've been doing for a long time. So there is a mobile version and a desktop version. They both look the same now. Before they used to look different. But basically what they did is they streamlined the process of the back office, making it a lot easier to find things, to be successful, to find trainings, all of that good stuff. So now when you go to log into this page, it's going to be very, very basic. On here, you're going to be able to find your coach ID, which I recommend. Think of it kind of like a social security number. Like it's how Beachbody knows who you are. It's also the ID you're going to use for referrals. If you need to help somebody, if you need to change your Shakeology order, like everything, you're going to need to know this number. So in your phone right now, go in your notes section, and you're going to have like a little area where you're going to put some notes in today. I want you to put in this web address because you're going to be going to it, as well as a spot for your coach ID where you know you can find it. This is a number I definitely recommend that you just kind of memorize over time, but it's something you'll want to have, so make sure you have it somewhere easy to locate. You can also find your current rank, which we'll go into rank a little bit more later today. But this is a big piece to know because like we learned about, when you change ranks on Thursday, you're going to want to be able to see that. Also, it's a great way to tell. So sometimes, you have someone new sign up, or let's say you have someone who drops off and you don't necessarily know if it for sure went through. This is a great way to check and to be able to see those changes. You can also see the rank changes for coaches that you have are on your team, or your coaches. I hope that all makes sense. But essentially, your downline is what we call it, the people beneath you. So you're going to be able to see all of that. You're also going to be able to see it's listed right here on the main page. All of this stuff should be easy to locate now. So coach ID, your name, your username, and your rank. So we kind of went over those. Then you're going to look over here, and it's going to talk about your lifetime rank, which essentially means if you change rank and you drop rank at some point, whatever your highest rank was is considered lifetime rank. So let's say you get to be a diamond coach, and then you have a coach quit and it ends up dropping you rank, you're still considered a lifetime diamond coach, even though at that point in time you're not an active diamond coach, which we can talk a little bit more about. But also then it's going to talk to you about Success Club and all of that good stuff, which we'll talk about a little bit more. Also down below on this new office, it's going to give you the information of your coach. So I hope that you already know who your personally sponsored coach is. They're whoever you talk to about coming onto this team and into this training. You should have their name, their coach ID, their email, and a good phone number, a good way to reach them. As an upline coach, they are meant to be there to assist you, to help you along through this process. They are not meant to do it for you, though. So making sure you know who they are. Also get to know who your diamond coach in your rank is or on your team, and then your star diamond. Those are like the top of the top guys. So those are people who will host huge trainings for their entire team. They're great resources. Those are people who have been successful in this business. So just keeping that in mind, because you will kind of learn about them and be able to jump on trainings or calls or things with them. And I definitely recommend doing it. Like I said, this is where you will also see your Success Club rank, which we'll talk a little more about that specifics. And then going across the top here is going to be your drop down. This is going to be where you find all the information you need to be successful. And I mean all, like they stockpile this back office, guys. So definitely take some time to look through it. But on the left-hand side, it's going to be your news. This is going to be any news that Beachbody is putting out there. So like the fact that we redid our coach office was in the news. The fact that we're in the United Kingdom now is in the breaking news. This is going to be all the up-to-date new launches, all of that stuff. So I go on there and I check that, I would say probably every couple of days, because there's always new stuff happening. This company is always evolving. And so you want to be up on the newest thing that's happening, because that is going to be something that, one, is going to affect your business, but two, it's going to be a great opportunity for you. It also, any prizes that are going out, any bonuses that are happening, any trips that are being given away, all of that stuff is going to be under your news section. So grow my business. This is going to be great stuff to different tools to use. If you're going to be sending videos. So some of my personally sponsored coaches, when I was originally talking to them, I sent them a Shakeology video to better explain and understand the value of Shakeology. This is where you find those videos. This is also going to be where you're going to do your websites and your profiles. If you have not done it already, you don't have to do it technically until you become an Emerald coach, but I definitely recommend going on there and seeing what your websites look like, and maybe taking a little time to set them up, because they're something, that's what people are going to see when they go look at your sites. And guys, you all have websites now. You're officially coaches. So go make them your own. Go make them unique. Go take on that brand and figure out what you want people to know that's unique about you. And then a little more, monitor my business. That's going to be if you get any new alerts, any new coaches, any new people that are coming onto your team, you can see all the different changes under that tab. Rewards and recognition. This is going to be Success Club announcements, top leader announcements, elite announcements, all of that great stuff. Events. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Super Saturday or Summit or any of those events. Beachbody holds events pretty much every 3 to 4 months, and they are amazing. To be a successful coach, I truly believe you need to go to the events, because this is where you get the hot tips. This is where you really grow and get involved in this bigger community than just this team. You're involved in the huge Beachbody community, which, can I tell you, is like surrounding yourself with the most positive, uplifting, healthy people. It's amazing. So anyways, all of those events will be in there. And then trainings. This tab, guys, get comfortable with this tab. These trainings, Beachbody created about their products, about their systems. If you want to know what it takes to be an Emerald coach, yes, this training will give you the basic information. If you want to know how to do it, if you want to know how to become a Diamond coach, if you want to advance your business quickly, if you want to know how to run a challenge group, yes, you can always reach out to your personally sponsored coach. But keep in mind, they also have lots of other coaches. They also have their own business. And like we talked about yesterday, when you're a CEO, you find it out. One of the quotes that I love the most in life is that to be successful, it's not about a lack of resources, but a lack of resourcefulness. So be resourceful, guys. And let me tell you, here's the resources. Take advantage. When I became a brand new coach, I just started watching training after training after training and taking in what I could and then figuring out how to apply it. And that's what a lot of this is, becoming bigger than yourself, understanding this company as a whole, but also understanding that there's so much information out there for you to be successful. So there's no reason why you can't. It's just about taking that information and learning it and putting it into action. And then the last part is our support tab. That's going to be our tab where if you have questions, you have concerns, you need to get a hold of customer service, you need to Check on the FAQ, which essentially the FAQ is every product, pretty much every question you can think of. Beachbody's created this entire database of those questions and answers. Anytime there's a new announcement or things like that, they're going to have an FAQ number for it. Basically giving you the lowdown on that announcement. This is where you can go look up that FAQ number and get some great information. And so yeah, like I was saying, make sure to take some time. You don't need to do it tonight necessarily, but if you really are being serious about learning what this business is, regardless if you're a hobby or a business builder, the only way you can truly help people and be successful and going through this process without getting overwhelmed, without, just becoming frozen, is to slowly learn the information, put it into action, and then learn some more. It's a constant growing, just like any job would be. You're going to be new. There's going to be a lot of information. Another key piece, most jobs, I had a boss tell me this once, and I think that's really smart, that 6 months at a job, you're just starting to get the hang of it. A year at a job, they'd consider you pretty successful. It takes almost a year and a half to be an expert. Okay, so like we talked about yesterday, we don't have a brick and mortar business, but we are a CEO. And this is a true business, guys. This is a company. This is a brand. This is something that you have to learn how to do. I think a lot of times when people go into business on their own, they feel like because it's not something where they have to go sit down at a training in an office with someone who's teaching them something, they feel like they should just pick it up. It should be super easy. Their business should just fly off the handles, and a month in, they should be making $100,000, and they just don't understand. And they get so overwhelmed that they just stop and run. Okay. That would never, in a 9-to-5 job, you would never apply, go in after a month and expect to know everything about a job that you've ever could possibly know, or be considered one of the best on the team, or super successful, or be making extra money. The difference is, guys, this type of a business, you can truly grow and learn and make the money based on your work, not based on someone else's timeline or the amount of time they think you need training. This is all for you. So go in there, be resourceful, slowly learn. Don't get so overwhelmed that you just freeze and take in the trainings, learn the information, and help grow your business over time. But it is going to take time, guys. Especially in a company like this, because part of it is just being able to do a lot of these tasks, but then also growing trust, having people know that you're an expert, becoming an expert, all of those good things. Okay. So super fun part, getting paid. When you do a job, you want to make money, right? No one's going to go to an office every single day and not get paid. This is how we get paid. You have two options, even though in my mind there's only really one option, but you do technically have two options. When you go to get paid, it's every Thursday, like we talked about yesterday. Wednesday at 9 p.m., all of the rank advancements and your commissions and all of that stuff, it cuts off from the last week, and then it rolls over. So on Thursdays is payday. We do get paid every single week, and the commissions can either go through a check or go through direct deposit. If you do not set up your direct deposit, you will get a check sent to you in the mail. Unfortunately, this can take a couple weeks, and you're going to get charged $2. I think part of that is like covering the fact that it's like a paper check and having to send it to you in the mail and all of that stuff. So why wait for your money and why lose $2? That's just me though. So I wanted to give you guys the directions on how to set up your direct deposit. Do it now, because it's something that, like, in the moment when you're talking to somebody and they're like, you know what, sign me up. You're not going to be like, hey, hold on, I need to set up my direct deposit real quick, right? So go do it right now as soon as this training's over, or pause this training and go do it. But regardless, you're going to your back office tonight, so you can do it at the end if you want. So you're going to log into the same website, and you're going to go to the, the Monitor My Business tab. My bad, guys. And you're going to click down here, My EFT Management. That's where your direct deposit's going to be. It's going to take you to the screen. You're going to put in your routing number, your account number, and it's going to go in right away on Thursday morning. You'll wake up, payday, good to go. Okay. So that is going to be something on your assignment list today. Just fun fact. So this Success Club. Success Club is, like I kind of briefly touched on, is the way that we kind of measure the success of our business. So back when Beachbody first started, they were taking a lot of data. They were taking a lot of numbers, like what makes coaches successful or not successful, or how do people like grow their business? What are some markers that they're hitting that we can kind of say, like, this means if you're hitting this marker, then you're growing your business. Or if you're hitting this marker, you're probably stagnant. Success Club is what they came up with. So, Success Club is kind of the measure that Beachbody uses to say you are doing what you need to do to grow your business at a relatively quick speed and a fast pace. The two major pieces of Success Club, or the two numbers that you really always want to be hitting, are at least Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. These are also the numbers that are going to be used for prizes, giveaways, bonuses, the whole shebang. So this is considered the foundation of your business. If you want to be successful in this business, you need to be hitting Success Club. Success Club points are given a couple different ways. They're rewarded when you essentially help someone get started, help them with a new program. So most people, I believe, who are getting started probably started with a challenge pack. So a challenge pack is essentially a sales bundle that has everything someone needs to get results and be successful. It has a nutrition plan. It has a 30-day supply of Shakeology. It has workouts, either the all access or the DVD programs, depending on what they got. Every challenge pack is 2 Success Club points. So that means that in order to hit Success Club 5, you need to be helping 3 people a month get started new. The other way you get Success Club points is through starting someone new on Shakeology HD, which means home direct or auto ship. This is getting someone started with a new awesome shake. So that bag also will give you 2 Success Club points. So you can either do Success Club 5 by helping 3 people start with Shakeology, 3 people start with a challenge pack, or a combination of the two. There are so many other ways that people can get started, guys, but we want to make sure that they're getting started with the things that are really going to get them results. And that's going to be a challenge pack or Shakeology, preferably the challenge pack, because they're also getting the workouts. So that's a big piece. I've had a lot of people ask me if you get Success Club points for signing up coaches. No, coaching is a personal choice. It does not, as an upline coach, the goal for someone helping them to get started with coaching is, one, it saves them money, which, these people on your team should be your people. So who wouldn't want them to save money? But two, like we talked about, you want to find your tribe, and then you want to help mentor them to become coaches and business builders themselves. So as a financial piece, when they do well, you do well. But signing someone up for a coaching membership, there aren't any Success Club points related to that, or financial compensation. Because this isn't a company that's based on that, just hurry up and sign up all these people, even though they don't really want this, or they don't really want to coach, or they don't really want to help people, but just like, let me sign you up so I can make money. Because that would be a short-term goal. And in reality, the goal of Beachbody is to help end obesity. And that doesn't do that, which I think is amazing. That this is a company truly based on helping people in every single aspect. So when you're helping people get started with a challenge pack and helping them get results, you will also financially make money. When you're helping someone sign up as a coach and build a business, you will also be making money. So those two are the big pieces where you're going to really be successful in this company. But regardless, the best coaches are going to probably about 80% of the time be your best challengers. Hence, we're going back to why Success Club is so important. Getting someone started and getting them results are the 2 most important things to being a coach. I truly believe that. Giving someone the opportunity to say yes and be successful, and 2, helping them to be successful. Because in turn, those people who fall in love with these products, I'll speak for myself. I fell in love with these products, and that is why I coach. Because I knew that if I could do it, I could help other people do it too. So Success Club every single month, guys. It is so, if you think about what awesome systems that we have, and also what awesome products, because you fell in love with the products, that's why you're here. So helping 3 people, like, that's nothing. I mean, if we want to change lives, we need to be helping more than 3 people a month and more than 5 people a month. But minimum, especially when you're first starting, your goal is to hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. So now we've kind of gone full circle. So Success Club is our foundation. This is what we're going for every month. But as our business starts to grow and as we're starting to talk to people and help them get signed up as coaches, we're going to talk a little more about rank. So Emerald rank is the first major milestone to growing your business. This is something that says that you are working to be a business builder. My upline coach says no one is actually building a business until they've hit Success Club multiple times in a month and until they're actually trying to hit Emerald. So the reason for that is because when you go Emerald, you actually are going to start really seeing that financial piece. But it also means that you're also trying to help other people build their own businesses, even if it's just for a hobby. And you're also helping people make sure that they get a discount and they're with you long enough to where they love Shakeology just as much as you do, or the products that they want that discount. So to become an Emerald coach, you have to be an upline coach, and you need to have one coach on your left leg and one coach on your right leg. Essentially, when you think about the dynamics, or the genealogy is what they call it, it kind of looks, I don't want to call it a pyramid, but it kind of looks like a triangle because it's not a pyramid, whatever. But you're going to have two legs is what they call it. So, a left leg and a right leg. And on each of those legs, in order to go up in rank, the coaches on your legs have to kind of hit certain numbers. So Emerald is the first milestone, one coach on the left, one coach on the right. Both those coaches can be discount coaches. Both those coaches can be business builder coaches. It doesn't matter. Just if they're signed up as a coach, then you will on Thursday become an Emerald coach. Actually, becoming an Emerald coach is pretty easy. I did it within like 2 days. The reason you can do it like that is, one, because for me, I signed up my husband and I manage his account. There are a lot of benefits to signing up your significant other. I can always post a training about that if you guys are interested. But the small gist of why it's important to sign up your spouse is, one, because then you have control over 2 accounts and are able to manage both of those and increase rank for both of those accounts. 1. 2, if I purchase things under my husband's account, who's beneath me, I get commission on his account. Plus I get some awesome stuff. And the last part is, as a team, we're going to talk a little bit next about cycle bonusing, but then I'm cycle bonusing on my account and on his account. So financially, there is a really big benefit to putting your spouse or significant other on one leg. And then on the other leg, it's really about, do you have a, like my sister, or do you have a family member or a close friend who would love these products, could benefit from these products, and who would be like, of course I'm in this with you, let's go. That's how you sign up a second person. So if you want to go Emerald, you can in literally a day or 2. These are awesome ways to not only, help other people who you're really close to. Like my mom signed up, like all the people who I consider, who I would want to have a healthy lifestyle myself. Why wouldn't I want to offer these types of programs to them? Because obviously I know how amazing they are and how much they've helped my life. Why would I want them to have, that same and save money? But also then financially you get to benefit. So there's 3 different main ways that you can make financial compensation. And 2 of those you get after you hit Emerald rank. So the first one is, we know that we talked a little bit about, when someone purchases a challenge pack or something from you, you get a 25% commission on that item. So that's always going to stay the same, guys. Regardless, that commission will be the same. The difference is, in the way that over time you can increase your financial compensation once you've gone Emerald, is you first become eligible for team cycle bonusing. The long and the short of team cycle bonusing is essentially the people that are beneath you on your little legs and the people that are above you on your little legs. Every person has volume coming in under them. or people who are purchasing challenge packs or Shakeology or whatever. All of those have a volume value. And because of that, when that person, every person brings in that volume, when each of your legs hit certain numbers, then you cycle bonus. When you are an Emerald coach or above, there's different financial amounts. When you're Emerald, it's $14. Ruby, it's 16. Diamond, it's and above, it's $18. So every time your team hits the right number of volume points, you get 14 bucks when you're Emerald. Just because it'll automatically get deposited in your account, it is just part of it. You can cycle bonus numerous times throughout the day. And this is really, let alone through the week, through the month. So this is really how financially you can very much benefit from increasing in rank, but also from helping your team to be successful and mentor them into growing their own businesses. And then the last major one is team leads, which we kind of briefly touched on. When you're an Emerald coach, you can have two types of leads. There are free leads and Success Club leads. The free leads, are when those infomercials that we talked about, how Beachbody originally started on infomercials, they still do those. So anyone who is on one of the infomercials and signs up with something, whether it be a free trial or a challenge pack, they are automatically assigned to a coach. So when you're an Emerald coach and you're hitting Success Club 5, you qualify for a free lead, someone who signed up for a free trial, and you will be their coach. So this is somebody who you can reach out to and have in your challenge groups and get started working with right away. And you maybe have never had to, reach out to them yourselves. Also, then Success Club leads. After Success Club 10, these leads are someone who purchased a challenge pack or an item, and you will automatically get the commission for that purchase, as well as be given them as a lead so you can reach out to them and start building that relationship and helping them get results. And, in the process, who knows, that may be one of your, best friends or best coaches or whatever. So this is the bare minimum, guys. Once you're an Emerald coach, you can also start qualifying for bonuses and various push groups and trips and all kinds of other things. But those are all things that, you can learn about as we go. These are the main things for going Emerald. So going Emerald should be a goal for everyone, whether you're a hobby or a discount coach, because it's something that you can, learn the business, enjoy the business, but also really financially benefit once you've gone to Emerald. Okay, so this is something that is key. So a lot of times I think when people start their own business, they feel like overwhelmed by, there is a lot of information and they just don't know where to go to get their questions answered, which is totally reasonable. I felt the same way. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I would like to say, but some people think unfortunately, when you start a business, you are the resource. You are the boss. So take that upon yourself. If you were a CEO of a company, would you make sure that you found the information any way you had to, right? So these are some great kind of steps to go through in order to get your questions answered, to make sure that you are getting the correct information. So the first one is going to be the team page. If you have questions about some things, it's likely that someone's asked it on the team page, whether it be Team Hustle Hard or Team Bold Fitness, which is our uplines team page, or Team Forward Fitness, which is like the uplines page. If you go onto those team pages and put in the search bar whatever you're looking for, it'll look for threads throughout that Facebook page that kind of have talked about that piece of information. So that's a great resource to look up and to see if someone's already asked that question and needed help on it. Also, feel free to ask questions on the Team Hustle Hard page. If there's something you're looking for and you cannot find it, or you need clarification about something, or an opinion about how to explain something, or what this was an objection, like what do people do, please feel free to post that on the page. This gives myself, my upline, downline, everybody an opportunity to help you as best as we can. So that's a great resource, first of all. Second of all, the Coach FAQ. This is something I talked about earlier in this video under the support tab. And this is going to be huge, guys. Every single thing about Beachbody has an FAQ attached to it. Like I said, a huge database that Beachbody itself created to answer these types of questions. So don't be afraid to go and look in it. Google is, I know it sounds really stupid, but Google actually, you'd be surprised about how much stuff is on there. So if you have a question and you're like, I can't find an FAQ and the team page, I'm just, no one seems to really be able to answer to what I'm trying to find out, or I just can't seem to find it. Google it, see what comes up. 99.9% of the time, you're going to find your answer there. Because if you think about the fact that there are 40,000 Beachbody coaches, the information is there, guys. I promise. It's not the first time this question's probably been asked. The fourth option is to ask Coach Relations or live chat. This is also going to be under your support tab in your back office. These are great. The Coach Relations phone number and the live chat link are also important. You know that little sticky note that we talked about where you should put your Coach ID and the website? These are great phone numbers and links to put at an easy access resource place. One, because if your challengers need help with something, you're going to want to be able to get in contact with Coach Relations or the live chat option as soon as possible, rather than having to maybe go into your coach office. Also, it's something you may have to send to a challenger or a customer at some point to be able to assist them. And then the last option is going to be like your upline coach, your diamond coach, your star diamond coach, or always reach out to me regardless if I am your upline coach. Please feel free. They're going to help you the best way that they know how. But like we talked a little bit about earlier, you are your CEO and you want to be able to take this like your business. And keep in mind that, you want to have challengers or coaches yourself who are independent, just like your coach does. And so when you're asking questions, don't be afraid to reach out, but also try to find them yourself as well, because this is your business and you need to find the resources, because what if your coach isn't available, or what if for some reason they don't know the answer, so taking that upon yourself to really get that info and to use the resourcefulness and find it, guys. Okay, and then the day 2 assignment. So we've kind of talked about these as we were going through. So the first one is go set up your direct deposit in your back office, log into it, and maybe even click through some of the tabs. But regardless, tonight, go set up the direct deposit. First, foremost, you don't want to pay any extra money. Also, go under that little sticky note that we had talked about, or whatever you want to use in your phone to have easy access to. You already put down the website, but make sure that you put your coach ID. I didn't put it on here, but I also, like I said, I recommend putting the Coach Relations phone number and the live chat option on that same sticky note, because you're going to use it a lot, especially when you are new. And then post your coach ID below. So in the comments, I want every single person to post what their coach ID is, when they're going to go Emerald by. So set a date that you can stick to. This is going to be huge because it really is going to, push you to take that first step and get excited and, start pushing yourself to be a coach and take on that role. So when are you going Emerald by? Although I want you to make it reasonable, also, don't be scared of it. Put a date that's going to push you, because the reality is you will be so happy. And that's the one big way that you will be able to financially grow. For this month coming up, what is your monthly Success Club goal? What are you shooting for? So 2, 3, and 4, please post all of that in a comment below. And then if you have any questions, I know we covered a lot of like the big topics tonight, so please feel free to comment below, and I will definitely answer anything I can. And then also take some time in the next, this week while we're in coach training, to start looking through your back office and see what's back there, guys. And then that way you'll kind of know what you don't know or what you want to know at that point. Okay. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Good luck with the assignment today. And we'll be chatting soon. Bye. Say bye, baby.